So, yeah, Site B, apparently there was a visitor center, I don't know. The developers brought that into consideration. Maybe it was developed for the movie, maybe they thought there was going to be a second park right
An
next to the
idea
first
brought me
Jurassic
awake
Park.
one
I
morning
don't
in
know.
New York. I almost didn't write it down.
But he did. Second level has us following the monorail.
What
The uncompleted
if a
monorail, obviously.
mosquito sucked the blood of a dinosaur 100 million years ago? The insect is then covered in tree sap, which, over the millennia,
I told you stegosaurs were here.
becomes amber.
He won't bother us as long as we don't bother him. So
insect
we're
is
not going to
preserved.
bother with that.
Perfectly.
Actually, it's probably a female.
But you see, and here's the clever part.
Anyway, we're still not
Wouldn't
going to
the
bother.
dinosaur blood be preserved
Pass
as
on
well?
by. Mind your business. They're not hostile as long as you don't anger them. I think they are possible to kill.
Blood holds DNA. A
Which is
tiny spiral
a difference
of
from the
genetic code.
brachiosaurs, because allegedly brachiosaurs don't seem to be able to be killed at any point. Hello. How are you? Where are my guns? Oh, I completely forgot about that. I didn't even pick them up. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. No. I know I walked past the gun. I forgot. Every time it loads a level, the game takes away all your weapons.
Ow!
Which is ridiculous. And I'm dead. Hi. That was good. And I'm being eaten. Dark. Anytime you want to stop, that'd be great. Okay, now that we've remembered that we don't carry up weapons, let's try again, shall we? Oh, look! A weapon! Let's take that. Anne always calls out the amount of bullets left in a weapon, which is relevant.
An idea
Because
brought me awake
like I
one
said, there's
morning
there's
in
no
New
nothing
York.
else we
I
can tell
almost
you.
didn't write it down.
John, I know. We heard it already. To fire, by the way, it's spacebar, because the way the arm controls, you lose left click to move it around,
What
and right click to actually
if a
pick things up.
mosquito sucked
So it's
the
a lot.
blood of a
It's
dinosaur
weird compared to
100
shooters
billion
today.
years ago?
You probably already knew that because of the arm,
insect
but
is then
yeah.
covered in
Also,
tree
if you
sap,
press
which,
shift, you can
over
actually
the
move
millennia,
your wrist side to side.
becomes amber.
But I've never found a reason to ever really do that. I prefer to keep things centered. You can do it up and down as well, but again, I don't find this that useful. I usually, in order to keep a straight shot, I try to keep things lined up with my sight. That way I have a pretty good chance of lining up my shot
But
whenever
you see,
I do run
and
into an
here's the
enemy.
clever part. Wouldn't the dinosaur blood be preserved as well?
Possibly.
Blood
But who
holds
knows?
DNA.
It definitely does.
A tiny spiral
right.
of genetic
Let's
code.
try again, shall we?
Abracadabra.
I don't know if that hit at all.
6.
That did. Alright. My shots are half gone, so we better start looking for a second weapon. I think I passed one back there because I'm a genius, but I don't think we'll run into another enemy just yet until we pick up a different weapon, so we're going to give it a shot. And by that I mean we're not going to shoot at all, because we want to save the...
Sunlight angled down through the dusty air in Norman's office, and I leaned against a solid oak table
There we go.
as I outlined my plans for international genetic technologies.
Let's take
6
this.
left.
Only 6 shots, but this is a pretty strong gun, so we're definitely going to use it. Now, the game would like us to, not throw it, but that works, to get these... Can you... Ann. There we go. All right. Oh, my goodness. What is this? It's a helmet. Okay. Oh. Please, Ann. Pick up the... There you go. Alright, we're gonna chuck this at these boxes and try to get it down. That didn't work too well. So, we're gonna try again! You see what fun we're having so far. Let's try this angle. Knock them the other way. Ta-da!
Sunlight angled down through the dusty air in Norman's office, and I leaned against a solid oak table as I outlined my plans for international genetic technologies.
So as you saw, the guns are far and away more effective than actually throwing objects. The impact is much higher. So yeah, I try not to do it because I like to save ammunition, but at the same time, sometimes
It was the
it just makes
flowering of
more
an
sense.
ambition born 50 years ago. 50 years struggle come to this.
Just one idea. It's an amazing idea. The best idea. I don't see any enemies, though I feel like there's a place where enemies would spawn. I almost got scared by my own. Pretty sure those are my footsteps. Yes. Okay, good. Oh, there we go. Hello. I see you. Hi. How's life? Can you stop hiding? I think that missed. Oh, he's playing a little scared. There we go. One shot. Come on. Come on. Ah, he's running the heck with it. Ooh. We'll take that.
Looks like
Pump action shotty. Very strong. How Anne actually uses this with one arm, I don't know. Maybe she goes full Sarah Connor on it. The animation doesn't exist in the game. That'd be pretty cool. Also, no biting me. Anyway, let's carry on. Now we have a pretty decent weapon. The damage dealing in this game is a little more in-depth than just shooting them. Headshots do count for more damage, so it is a good idea to try to aim for the head, but it's not always possible. It just depends on the situation you're in. Early enemies like these don't actually cause that many problems. There's several tribes of raptors on the island. This is Tribe A, which are the weakest. So they're not going to give us too much of a hassle this early as long as we have weapons, like I didn't early, which you saw. So that was good. In any event, there's a nice little pool of water over there. There's a Triceratops. It's apparently being hassled by some raptors. The herbivores don't seem to attack that easily. I feel bad, but I also am in a survival situation, so let's just bypass this and let the raptors just deal with the trike. Hopefully the trike holds her own. In any event, I just don't want to bother with whatever is going on over there. I will leave those creatures to their own devices. Because that is the circle of life. That's an interesting noise.
A phone. Oh, thank
Sound
God.
way closer than they are. Hello? Operator? Operator. Doesn't seem to be any phone numbers on it. That's, yeah, this isn't working that well. Oh, there we go.
The main switchboard is temporarily unattended. Please contact your supervisor.
Cool. My supervisor was probably eaten. By that I mean there is no supervisor on this island. Okay, so that didn't work too well. Let's pull this down. Come on. And I think they want you to use this as a ramp, but I've never been able to do that, so we're just going to try to knock these boxes off. Use them as platforms, because that seems to be the best course of action. By knock them off, I mean throw this thing at them. There we go. That works. That did the job. Alright. Backing up. I have no idea what's in these boxes. But apparently they weigh nothing. As far as I've been able to tell. That or Anne is just the She-Hulk over here. One of the two. I mean, they're falling down. They seem to have some weight to them, but who knows. Like I said, this game was very ambitious, and it was the first time someone really tried to do physics in a realistic sense. So, you gotta cut a little bit of slack, but only a little bit. Oh, hi. How are
3
you?
shots.
We're gonna shoot you before we go down there.
1.
Then 1 shot left.
That's it.
That's it. I hit it. This is a problem.
The main switchboard is temporarily unattended.
So there's an
supervisor.
audio repeat button that I sometimes bump into. That's why that keeps happening. I know I had another gun. Did I throw it by accident? the only explanation I got so far. Well, there's another gun down there, so we're going to be really careful. Head over here. Pick it up. And where did he go? And seriously, where did he go? Oh, hi! There he is. Come on. Four. Go. How many?
3.
Stop it. Excuse me. There we go. Okay. That last shot barely looked like it hit. Yeah, see, I thought I had another shotgun. Did I drop it somehow? I don't know. Maybe I threw it on accident.
7 shots.
Well, 7 shots. I think this is a new one. Whatever, in any event. We have it now. So it's... Or... Oh, I know what happens. Okay, so this is a bug in the game. Longer items...
7 shots.
It's possible to accidentally drag them on the ground. If you do that too much, Anne will automatically let go of it. Which is why I keep dropping my shotgun here. So we better be careful about that, because we don't really want to lose this weapon. Oh, hi! Come out. This is not peekaboo time. I know you're there. Are you stuck? What has happened to you? I think it's in the ground. Huh. Neat. So angry! Even though you're stuck, and I dropped my gun again.
7
Please
shots.
don't attack me. Well, if you're gonna just chill, I'm gonna chill. Yeah, that's fine. It's all good. Glad we have an understanding. Yeah, apparently we do. Okay. I've never seen that happen. So that's cool. Okay, not up there. Don't drop the... Yeah. The longer weapons get caught on objects, so you gotta be really careful about that. Realistic, yes. Annoying, also yes. Let's just carry on. I think looks like there's gonna be another box puzzle coming up here. Not entirely surprised by that, and frankly, I don't feel like dealing with it. Okay. That made things slightly easier. We're just gonna shove this thing forward. The heck with it. Upsy daisy, don't drop the... And. Ah! What are you... Ah! Get on the... Okay, hold on. New plan. Huck. Okay. Now we should be able to, in theory... Yes, there we go.
6 left.
Mine! Ground was trying to absorb it. Cannot have it. It's mine. Off we go. There's some bones over there. There was a nice attention to detail in the environments. Things do look pretty good. Trying to give a sense that, you know, this place was left in a hurry. There was a lot of effort put into this game. They were just restricted by time and maybe getting a little too ambitious. Now, I believe this is... Nope, it's not that.
A lost world is a sort of scientific myth.
Hey, look, more brachiosaurs.
An evolutionary scenario in which an ecosystem is isolated and preserved. The rest of the world changes, leaving a tiny, fragile pocket where ancient species survive.
As he put it,
Yada,
Lost World
yada.
is definitely a myth. It's never been actually a thing that exists. Theoretically, it could happen, but the idea that it would span millions and millions of years and the creatures living there would remain completely unchanged is, well, highly unlikely statistically. It's one of those things that, you know, you think about it, that could happen, but it's never been shown to have occurred. In this case, this isn't even an actual lost world, since these dinosaurs were effectively man-made, recreated through science, as opposed to Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's Lost World. In that novel, they actually do find an actual, naturally occurring...
In the winter, we began building the supports for the elevated transit system that would unify the island.
Ah!
Concrete towers rose through the jungle canopy.
Scared the heck out of me. Excuse me. That was rude. The raptors can't get up here, so you're better off trying to make your way along this destroyed monorail system by foot. Now, that's not always doable. In this case, it wants us to knock these over. Or knock my gun over. Let's use
2
the
shots.
weaker gun. It's only got 2 shots left anyway. As we saw, that did not work. I believe it wants us to push this one forward, so... Off
it.
with you! Off with you!
4
Mine.
shots.
We're gonna put you on the back, so we don't drop you anymore, and we'll
4
push this
shots.
forward. And, no, don't. And, please. Haven't quite mastered the controls. There is a raptor down there I don't feel like dealing with. It won't be too scary. But again, if we can avoid fighting him, that'd be great. You don't want to push this too far because gravity doesn't exist, and that will... That's what I mean.
Going up out to the
respond to
southern
our
basin,
weight.
the Atherton
All
Causeway would bring visiting scientists north from the southern beach.
Alright, off we go. Now, to be fair, Hammond
Wow.
does indicate in
They
that
certainly
line
were
that this place
serious
was
about
for
their
visiting
monorail.
scientists. So in that event, if this place was was created specifically for scientists, that makes a bit more sense. They would need a
4
visitor
bucks.
center for that purpose, I suppose. Hi! We gonna fight? Or... Look, we don't have to do this. I'll walk away. I don't really care. Alright, the heck with it.
3.
2 shots left. Which is enough to take down 1 more raptor. Though I would rather not have to do that if it can be avoided. There is a stealth element to the game, although it's not really that in-depth, because there are going to be times later in the game where you just are not going to have enough ammo unless you get, like, 100% headshots. Which is unreasonable. There's also going to be certain enemies you'll run into eventually that, frankly, can't be killed. So, yeah, that's relevant. That is a steel piece of rebar. We are not messing with that for no reason. It is possible to drop things on this raptor's head, which has me tempted. Though, oh, I see the raptor is doing that weird head glitch. Oh no, it's not. Sometimes the theropods will duck their heads into their bodies like they're turtles. It's the weirdest thing you'll ever see in your life. That is what you just witnessed there, briefly. It didn't happen too bad on him, but it will be more common as the game progresses. This appears to be a floating box. That's neat. We're going to knock this down and push it forward a bit and see if we can get on top of it. So far, that doesn't seem to be working. Can we stand on you, maybe? Pretty close. Let's give it a shot or drop it on the raptor's head. One of the two. This thing is actually way heavier. Yeah. So they actually gave this one weight, which is weird. One of the beginning of the game didn't seem that heavy, even though it was bigger. This one weighs a ton, which makes logical sense. I'm just gonna... I don't know if it actually hit him. If it does hit him, it can kill him, which is pretty humorous. But yeah, doesn't always work. So we're gonna try jumping here. Oh, we made it. Okay, we didn't need the box. I thought we did, but I was wrong. And I'm fine with being wrong about that, frankly. More box puzzles. That's more critical to land on, because we fall, we'll probably... Well, we might not die, I don't think. We'll be stuck. I'm not sure how that'll work. I don't really see... I'm not really very keen to find out. There's a reason why you really want to be on the monorail, because there are a lot of raptors on your path. And I don't know if you've noticed, but there really aren't that many guns on the path. Now, this one, I think I do need to have a start on a box. So we're going to steal one of these and use it for that. Just strong arm that and get swole. Do you even lift? And does. She did have one of those soul cycle things in her apartment in the first cutscene, and that's where she gets her rock hard strength. Stop it! I don't care. And I dropped the box without getting on top of it. That's really annoying. And nobody got time for that. So let's try moving it again. La 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 la. Okay, so apparently this is now happening. I missed my jump. That's what I knew was going to happen. And wonderful. I died. That's great. That's fantastic. That's the best news I've heard all day.